Hello and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, back to Final Fantasy XIV Online, Heavensward. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Artorel are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Menelain has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. It's so bad. Oh, let's go. Looks like someone's up first. I heard the rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought would be a good idea to let him have run of the Falcon's Nest? No one. He didn't have run of the place. When I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it up their asses, I'll not be taken in by that rot again. Fuck! My wife and I fell while fleeing. The others at first. Chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools ruined everything. And for what? This is so bad. How did I miss you in the corner? This is so bad. If only Archibald was here. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? To end everything, oh my god. Otherwise, it continues in a vicious cycle of pain and death and pain and death and pain and death and pain and death. It will never end if you don't end it. You have to say enough is enough. It doesn't matter. No matter how much vengeance is wanted, if you don't put a stop to it, it will never stop. It'll just keep going. And it'll only cause more pain and suffering. That their calls for justice can never be answered. Will this be the end of it? Or will there be others like them, true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Thank you. I need a small break from this. Jesus. That's so bad. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Those are pretty. Pretty adventure plates. Oh? Sarcosuchus. Oh! Oh! I went from one horrible thing into a different horrible thing. Oh. I don't like it. Why? Ibuprofen. Oh. I don't know what this does. It hurt me. What's going on these? Oh. Ooh, that's painful. That kid said. Those are interesting. The whole group is coming. Sorry. Find something real quick. Aim for the pyramidal structure, but where the void sent, the air is thick with the unholy stench. Also, that went way too fast. I couldn't even read that in a tiny bit. Weird. Stack of Doritos. Where's your favorite message in life? The text is still too fast for me to read. If you don't go into it, give up. Just don't stay up long enough to read. Acclimatize yourselves. Arendelle, isn't that from the Clockwork series? Or it could just be wrong. Into the shield. Guys behind. away from the big eyeball. Okay. It's it. She's following us around, showing us the place, I guess. Okay, hopefully no one pulls. The fuck is that? Oh no, did it get opened? Is that her? Is that Skatang? Okay. God, it's Princess Peach. Dear party, do not look at the... What? Okay. I thought that was our actual thing. No, telepastry. Ooh. I haven't seen people on the spot, but I have seen people running out there. Nice. Just start dying. Clear calm. Let's get to here. Ooh. Pet. Our companion. Cards. 4. Ugh. I haven't seen any hard stuff. So this is the Art of the Ruins, eh? Get off. You've done a fine job dismantling the defenses, Ren. I only wish we could say we had the same success, but Radley and her talents are nowhere to be found. What do you mean? It is quite distressing, but we must focus on claiming the prize at hand. The Nullstone is ours. Why do I feel like this was a trap? You've left me such an inviting trail of destruction to follow. Foolish. Haven't I seen you? Have I? No. Maybe? Well, if it isn't the adventure I've so longed to dismember. Praise Lord Diabolos for this opportunity. I shall gift him your head in gratitude. Speaking of gifts, I brought a present to celebrate our gleeful reunion. think I napped. Damn. This is the lovely lass you've been oh so desperately seeking, isn't it? Unless you wish to see her rent limb from limb, then you will hand over the Nailstone. You think I care about her worthless limbs? That woman's done naught but cause us grief, and I just thought to grow over her grave. You're gonna fake him out? Yeah. Don't give me that look round the eye. What? You thought I was here to save your sorry hide? You've never been aught but an obstacle to me. Do you remember the first time we met? You were roaring with laughter at the sight of all them Mulligan relics, until I used your pretty blonde head as a stepping stone. Damn you, you selfish bastard, and damn me for expecting you to act any different. If I had my weapons, I'd blow a bloody hole in your belly. Have you forgotten how awful a shot you are? Not much of a threat when I've seen you miss the side of a cathedral at 10 yolms. Damn. It made him pull back his scythe. Silence, you grinning fool. You've ruined my moment and I'll ruin your smirking face. Now, puss. Oh, he's totally gonna get mad at me for that later. There you go. What? Oh, it burns! Yeah. Sorry. The world is not your stage, unholy harlequin. Be gone from our realm. Here we go. You're safe now. Clever farce, mortals. But the show is not over. Not until you scream. What up? Bugger got away. I think we best do the same. Are you gonna start being a jerk now, miss? We did that on purpose. Ooh. He was watching. That was some excitement, wasn't it, Run? Probably a little too much for Radlia, but we gave her a bed to sleep off the worst of her ordeal. She'll likely be back to her usual cheerful self in no time. Quite a successful jaunt, all told. You and me, we make a pretty good partnership. But I've got words for you, furball. You said that relic would obliterate Voidsent completely. Seems to me that foppish fiend just got scorched before he slipped away. Oh, that was scarcely a fraction of the Nullstone's true power. Once I have learned how to unleash its full potential, such demons shall be consumed like gnats caught in a bonfire. So you're telling me our secret weapon ain't ready for battle? You might as well be wielding a blunted sword. I'd I remind you that this blunted sword stung our foes sufficiently to free the Lady Pirate, a result we could not have achieved with your blustering words alone. Ha! I was ready to flee without Radler if things took a turn for the worse. You're right. You had the presence of mind to take advantage of my bluff. It was your actions that saved her in the end. Yo, I don't know. We might be waiting a while before Radlia finally decides to wake up. Not so long that you've got time to flit away or some other adventure. Come join me in my quarters and we can ask her a few questions as soon as she's ready to talk. Okay. Oh, there, Ren. Might as well make yourself comfortable while we wait on Radlia. Besides, I have to fight through them ruins. Wait till you can use the rest. God. I would assume just a little bit. You ready to play nice? Where's the rest of my crew? Surely there were other survivors. Oh. I would say that's what you get, but I don't feel like this is the time for that. Tell me right there, what drove you to risk exploring Old Mark? Compass sent you there, but you were after the Void Ark. You knew something, didn't you? I found a book. We were looting those strange ruins in the sea clouds, and one of my lads dug up a tome. It had passages that described the Void Ark and a powerful relic called the Nullstone. A tomb scribed by a mucky sorcerer, mayhap. Captain, would you happen to know the author of this work? The words are muddled by obscure magics, and 1500 years faded its pages. There's much that remains illegible, but what my little darling cutthroats and I could decipher suggests it was written by a mage of exceptional status. Probably Kate Sith's mouse. See for yourself. If what the book says is true, the Ark is a source of immeasurable power. That ship under my command and the mysteries and mark in my possession, I had thought to crown myself Queen of the Skies. And look how well that turned out. What manner of sky pirate? What manner of queen can't even keep her own crew alive? One that runs in head first. Radlia, is it not? Would I be correct in assuming that you seek revenge against the Voidsen who slaughtered your comrades? I'll take that as a yes. Of course I want revenge. That hell-spawn shite gobbler killed my crew. If he were here right now, I'd gouge out his eyes and choke him to death with my bare bloody hands. You are not alone in your desire to bring an end to these abominations, Captain. Will you not join us in our endeavour to secure peace for the skies? Will you not join the Talon's strength to ours? He's like, what are you doing to my talons? Yeah. What strength? The way things are right now, I doubt I could keep the peace in a monastery. That's not wrong, technically. This has naught to do with personal grudges either. I just don't have the men. All my best fighters died in the ruins. And the dregs that are left are scarce sharp enough to be called talons. Alright, his are called the Red Bills, not the Talons. Hers are the Talons. Did you leave your spine back in them ruins, Radnir? You've had your wings clipped, and no mistake. But that's no reason to give up the life. I thought we'd rescued a sky pirate, not some cur that turns tail when her pack ain't there to bite for her. I know what you're trying to do, Red Bill, but I've lost my taste for glory. You can have that cursed book. Just be sure to make that bastard pay. Hey, Furball, how quickly do you think you can decipher that right old tome? I need you to figure out exactly how your relic works. Hi. You sent that one fiend squealing in fear, but that ain't enough. From what you've told me, we need to aim for some of that obliteration if we're gonna take on the Shadow Queen. The rest of you, put everything you've got into what you do best. Be that research or blade work. Overdoing it is just right, if you get my meaning. I'll decorate my walls with void sent heads if I have to. The sky should belong to no one. That's true. I don't think any land, sky, or sea should belong to anyone, technically. It's not ours to own. The Null Stone hath fallen into mortal hands. 1,000 apologies, Lord Dibalos. I shall personally wring each and every one of their scrawny necks. The time for skulking in shadows hath ended. I am grown weary of these meddling vermin. The power of the Shadow Queen waxeth full. Soon my ardent desire shall pass from dream into dark reality. Okay. He looks so cool, though. Were they under the city? Interesting. No. Ren, Kate Sith just sent me out to find you. You've a proper knack for showing up just at the right time, you know that? Anyway, Kate Sith cracked open the tome what we got from Radlia, and has been studying all the Nullstone secrets. He thinks he may be onto something important, not just concerning Diabolos and the Shadow Queen, but also the cat himself. Come on back to the Perrick and we can hear all about what he has to say together. Okay. Ow. As I suspected, this tome was penned by a Marquis sorcerer of superior standing, as well as detailing the methods by which the full power of the Nullstone might be unleashed. Its pages also contain a number of revelations concerning my master, High Void Mage Cessair. These histories are to be trusted, and it seems that Cessair herself was responsible for summoning Diabolos. I thought you said your master was opposed to supporting the war effort. Why would she be the one to call up the bat-winged monster? Cessair only agreed to the ritual as a means to bring the conflict to an early resolution. From what I can glean from these passages, Diabolos was intended as a bluff, a threat that was never to be exercised. But those arrogant imbeciles ignored my master's carefully laid restrictions and elected to unleash the fiend upon Amdapor. It was when Cessair moved to protest this act that she was branded a traitor and imprisoned. Once they had contained the opposition, the Void Mages studied all manner of otherworldly arts as the taloned feet of their new pet. The most dangerous of which was the rite of summoning Skathak and the method for chaining her power. But even after all they had perpetrated, these ambitious fools had the gall to come crawling to Cessair when the coming of the Great Floods was predicted. They begged her to take control of the Void Ark for the salvation of the Maki people. As you saw for yourself, however, the energies of the Shadow Queen broke loose and turned the vessel into a derelict nest of void scent. It seems obvious now that the arts taught by Diabolos were deliberately flawed. The only saving grace in all this madness was when that damnable fiend was sealed away by the White Mages of Amdapor. I shudder to think what would have happened had he been reunited with his queen. So now 1500 years later, Diabolos is looking to finish what he started. I thought the bat-faced bastard was just some opportunistic underling, but it turns out he's the main villain behind this whole mess. Damn. Was Cessair alive today, she would accept responsibility for unleashing Diabolos upon the world. As the High Void Mage's familiar, it is my duty to act in her stead. I have deciphered the secret of the Nullstone, and with its undiluted power, shall I erase Diabolos from existence. I like your spirit, puss. Try not to rush in too quickly, eh? Getting yourself killed won't do us, or your master, any good. Wait, no one's rushing in anywhere just yet. Or have you forgotten that we're still in the middle of scouting out the fiend's lair? We've got the compass to go by eye, but who knows what kind of place it'll lead us to or how many demons will be lying in wait when we get there. We fly in with our eyes open and risk getting slaughtered just like the Talons. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Tone made mention of a potential location for... What? Excuse me? Who's shooting at who? Oh, fuck. Leofard! Sorry for the voice crack. What's happening? He's behind you. Curse you, fiend. Oh wait, is it? Oh shit, he came himself. At last. At long last. This is far from over, demon. We will not allow an abomination like the Shadow Queen to rule this world. Then thou knowest not ruling. It is might which decideth dominion. But believe what thou mayest, frail creature. You are playthings. Your screams of denial shall amuse me as I send this rock and all upon it to shatter upon the ground below. No. No. Can I shoot him or something? Do it. Where are we all just stay? Thank you, someone. Jesus. Why did I not do anything? How did you... God, is that Radlia? Where's she been hiding that ship? Isn't that the one that usually sits at Camp Cloudtop? I would not tire my arm with the swatting of so many flies. The Nullstone is mine, and there is yet much to be done. Okay. Where did she have these ships? Well, ain't I a lucky sod? The demons in one day. Had some new dogs to lick your boots, Radlia. Is that any way to welcome me back to the life? You needed allies and persuading our reluctant fellows to join in common purpose is a feat only a woman of my charm and beauty could accomplish. And besides, you look too injured to be of much use to anyone. You best take to your bed, old man, and let me and your champion there take care of the void scent. What? So you can tuck 10 and run again at the first sign of trouble? You'd not even be standing there if it weren't for me. And even with me arm busted up, I'm still twice the pirate you are. Can you guys stop bickering like an old married couple? Hey, I think you should stay behind this time, Leofard. We must pursue Diabolus without you. Time is of the essence, and we cannot afford to wait for you to heal. We must take advantage of Captain Radley's reinforcements and proceed with all haste. Did the demon drop you on your head, Furball? Without me there to run things, you'll just end up getting in Rand's way. And no one's making haste anywhere until we know what we're flying into. Again, Captain Radley may hold the answer to that dilemma. I suspect that the island where she uncovered the Marquis Tome is the very location where Diabolus has chosen to lair. Oh. This floating marvel I speak of is not a natural occurrence. It was constructed as a haven for refugees of the flood. The tome makes very clear reference to the island's purpose and describes in detail void-sent sorcery employed in its creation. As the Void Ark never arrived at its destination, however, the island remained uninhabited. I can imagine no more suitable hideaway for our scheming fiend. Even better, Diabolus will not expect us to suddenly arrive on his secluded doorstep. Talon fleet will carve us a path through the lesser fiends, and we shall strike swiftly into the heart of the confusion to seize the Nullstone. Once the relic is secured, I will use its power to obliterate our devilish foe. As a sky pirate, you understand how such an assault relies on speed and surprise. We cannot have a wounded companion slow us down and potentially doom the entire enterprise. So you think you're in charge now, do you, puss? Poor broken Leofard's just some dead weight you need to cut away. You know what? I've had a belly full of your mule in any case. Go on, fly off without me and see how far you get, you thrice-damned enterprise. I'm sorry. Captain Radlia, compare the direction indicated by the ecto compass with your navigational records, if you please. I think we'll find the coordinates coincide with the island in question. Certainly. Then feel free to board our flagship when you're set to depart. My darling's large enough to accommodate your adventurer and his fellows with room to spare. Okay. Done Unscathed. Alright, well, we'll call that there. Thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you want to see me play next.